Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, brothers and sisters from Cameroon specifically, all over the world. My name is Vicky Ngamsha, and I've taken this few minutes to say what I think about the event that recently took place in Douala, Cameroon, the littoral province of Cameroon. Cameroon, my country of birth. Cameroon, a place that I love and cherish so much. Cameroon, a place I go sometimes 2 times a year just to be there for the people who are living the experience or having experiences that I had when I was growing up there. I would like to, in the first instance, say special condolences to Monique, her family in Douala. Monique, a lady, a woman, a girl, a 30-something-year-old child, that's actually a child of somebody, that's no age, that lost her life because of poverty, lost her life and the lives of her 2 little children, her twins. It pains me so much. I took some time for the past couple of days. I've not been able to get it off my mind. It's lived with me. I've watched that video over and over. I have cried. I've done it all. I've followed social media. I've followed every conversation in every forum that I could lay hands on. But at the end of the day, it has been done. It has happened. That girl is dead. Her children are dead. Innocent lives. They are all gone. But what's the way forward? That's where I come in here. We sometimes spend time to talk a lot about certain things. But I'm a woman of action. I like to see things done. Not in a negative way. But the reason I'm taking this time to address this issue as a woman that was born and bred in Cameroon, as a woman that grew up in absolute poverty, as a woman that could have been in that shoe that Monique's family is wearing today. I take some time to remind us all Cameroonians, brothers and sisters, in Cameroon and in the diaspora, there is work to be done. Based on my opinion, this isn't time to point fingers at each other. This isn't time to blame the government. This isn't time to blame Paul Biya. I'm not concerned. I personally don't want to know what the government, Paul Biya or whatever, people are talking all over the place. I do appreciate your anger, and I felt the same, brothers and sisters. I do appreciate how you feel, but I think it is not the time to start rioting. It's not the time to start fighting, because fighting back will not bring that girl and her children back. A fight will bring more problems, will cause more poverty. So I do not really want people to go to extremes, because when things happen like this, people then get on the street and cause problems. I do not agree with any person, even the police people who are there to upset other people. We are already as upset. We already upset enough. We've had it. But what do we do? And this is where I throw the question to you, fellow Cameroonians, and to myself. No matter where we live today, it doesn't change the fact that we're all born and bred in that beautiful country. We haven't got the money. Is that true? No, we have got the money. It's just the management of the money. And people are dying. We've spoken a lot about it. People are saying it could have, it could have, it could have. I have said that. But probably Monique's departure from this world with her twins is a time to open our eyes to see what to do. And I am on board with everything. I am working hard. I'm trying to think as I watch that video with a drop of tear from my eyes every moment. I said to myself, I've got to do something. So have you said that yourselves? How many Cameroonians today roll in good cars, live in good homes, have a good life, Now tell me, when Monique left to go to the hospital or wherever in Douala, did she have neighbors? She was in a taxi. It is said that Monique passed on before they got to the hospital, where the nurses did whatever they did. Were there no people? Does she not talk to people? Is she a marginalized woman? Is she evil? Was there no rich person next door that could give this girl a lift to the hospital? Can Cameroon not have ambulances as well that can transport people to the hospital? Why could this woman go to hospital and you, the hospital staff, like I said, it's not time to point fingers at people. When I ask where there no people, I'm just trying to make us think. Let's look back. Can we help? Can the rich stop building their wealth and look at the poor? Including me, if I'm rich, which I don't think I am. Or you do not actually need to be rich in order to help. Because if that was the case, things will not go right. But those who have the means, can we share? When I watched this girl in total disbelief, somebody cutting a woman outside, lying on the floor, a dead woman, and pulling out children. Where were the people? So please, can we just stop? Those who pray, those who believe in God, just pray. I'm begging that this should be a time to open our eyes to see what is happening. A time for us to stop jealousies, egoism, all this fight, all this corruption is not necessary. I just want us to work together. Now the problem is, when the people who try to help, when they come on board to help, even those who have the means and don't necessarily want to help, they try to pull them back by tarnishing their reputation, by trying to stop them from even voicing out what they are doing. Please, it's not a show of sin here. And please, it comes from my heart. If tonight, if anybody can listen to me and even forgive me all my sins, even if I've hurt you, please, let's do something for Cameroon. The health of our people. Cameroonians in the diaspora, you live with me. Yes, I'm here in the United Kingdom. You see, white people, they travel to Africa and they go into the interiors, in the rain, in the sun, to help our people. Now, if we were to take Cameroonians, only Cameroonians, here in Birmingham, where I live in the UK, if we were to take just us, I'm sure we can change lives in Douala. Can we do it? But now there's a lot of talking. And please, this is not time to talk. This is not time to riot. This is not time to... I mean, we've posted enough. We've spoken enough about it. We've expressed our anger. And it is very natural to feel that angry when things like this happen in a country that you love. Well, some of us turn around and we go like, I don't want to go to that Cameroon ever. If you don't go to that Cameroon ever, who else will go to that Cameroon? Remember, it is not the fault of the government. Like I said, Monique must have been living in the neighborhood with people. And I'm sure she must have told the people or a friend about her situation. And I'm sure there must have been somebody or someone who could have spoken to someone. But also, I am sure that sometimes people get fed up because when they try to help, they get stigma. But oh, you guys, brothers and sisters, who are definitely keen on helping like me, because I am definitely praying to God, the one I pray to, that he gives me the means, because personally I love Cameroon, I love Africa, I love people, I love the United Kingdom, and I'm praying that those of you who have got that inspiration, don't give up. Let's journey together. So come 2018, I am definitely working on a strategy that is going to be able to help with our Cameroon health system. And please, it doesn't have to start in 2017. We're building up from now. If there's anyone out there who is interested, if there's anyone out there who wants to do something, and I mean those who want to do something, and I do not mean do something by going to attack the Cameroon government or the British government or whoever, talking about francs and whatever, I'm not interested. When I talk about those who are willing to do something, I mean the people that are willing to share from their meals, to share from their food on their table, that are willing to sacrifice their holidays with their families to give something, and people that are willing to follow the right path. And then I'm appealing to you out there back home. It is very difficult for us as well in the diaspora, because when we come home to have, people try to take for themselves. It's about, yeah, a bush fella is here, let's just take, let's keep in our own pocket. So it's this fight for wealth, it's this greed, and it's not going to take us anywhere. Monique's departure from this world, and when I watched that, her sister carrying the dead twins in her hands, she looked up to the sky, and I bet you, whatever that woman said to God, Cameroon will be saved. Maybe God uses Monique as a true sacrificial lamb to change our Africa. It's not just Cameroon, it's Africa we're talking about. But at the moment, there's a lot of talking going on. There's a lot of hurt going on. There's a lot of tears going on. There's a lot of demonstration that people want to. But do you know that now, as I speak, there's somebody dying in Cameroon because they haven't got hospital bills? Should I blame the hospitals? No. Should I blame my government for not taking them into hospital? No. I blame myself, because what have I done? So let's keep politics aside, shall we? Let's look at the situation at hand. Let's look at what we can do as individuals, because the corruption in Cameroon does not start from A to D. It's within us as well. So even if the government has not done their job, can we try doing it within ourselves? Even us out here in the UK, I'm calling on you. Past couple of years have been a tough journey for me. How many of you don't even want me to voice out? Don't even want to greet me? Because you don't want people to have. You don't want people to do something that you cannot do. And that is damaging our community today. Please, brethren, I beg you all in the name of God. Cameroon is a beautiful country. And I'm appealing to all of you, the Minister of Health. I'm appealing to you, President Paul Biya, all those political people, Nish John Fronti. I don't care whatever party, whatever. That is not where Victorine Gamsha is coming from. Can we do something to help our country? People are dying. From the time I was 4 years old, I saw people dying of poverty and dying. Luckily, there's social media, which some people hate. But thank you, social media, because we are able to see with our two eyes. So seeing does not mean we are disrespecting Monique. To an extent, yes, when we argue that we are right. But I'm happy on the other hand, because we're able to see these things. Please don't go to sleep. Please. Even our ancestors who have gone. Monique, my dear sister, je t'en prie, hein? Il ne faut pas dormir. Là où tu es parti, tu es avec le Seigneur. Donc je t'en prie de prier pour nous. And the two children, the deux bébés là, I know that your blood children will wipe the sin, will clear Cameroon, and Cameroon will be a better place. And I am behind you. I love you, my people. I love my country. And I am a passionate Cameroonian, the same as I'm a passionate person living here in the UK. I love where I live. But my country is suffering. Let us fight towards eradicating poverty in our land. Because poverty, nobody chooses to be poor. No one chooses where to be. When you formed in your mother's womb, you have got no idea. You just come out where you come out. But please, for those who can hear me out, I am setting up, or I have set up, Rosa Vela Foundation. It's in the process of growing. I'm working on it in the UK. In Cameroon, it's already up and running. If you can follow me, fine. If there's anything you can do, we appeal for your help as well. But I will definitely take everything to them, and I'll prove to you there's no corruption here. So all the best for you, and Monique, eternal rest grant unto you and your children, and let the perpetual light shine upon you. And may your soul and the souls of all the faithful departed through the mercy of God rest in peace. Amen. I love you all, and have a pleasant week. Till we meet again. Vicky Ngamsha, speaking to you live from Warsaw, UK. I'll be back in a bit to update you about the next move. We're working towards 2018. Love you all. Mwah.